Good afternoon, Phoenix First. I am excited to come to you today, not necessarily about not gathering tomorrow. This is new to all of us if we're not on vacation or things like that, of not gathering together in the physical building on a Sunday morning. But we've all had to be creative in these days, use our imaginations to what this looks like. There's churches doing drive-through or drive-up churches, live streaming, pre-filmed videos, doing worship online, all those things. And those are great. And we can probably try a few of those in the days ahead, depending on how long this lasts. But for this Sunday, for this weekend, we're going to try something new. But it's new to us, but not very new to the church. And so we're going to try to do kind of a mini small group sort of thing. And so I've already sent some information out, and I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, to connect with somebody in the church. If you're not, in a vulnerable position, to connect with somebody, gather together on Sunday morning. We are going to post a video, have somewhat of a watch party on Facebook, but the video will also be on our website at www.phfcnaz.org, or just look up Phoenix First Church of the Nazarene on Google. And the video for devotional is there on the website. You'll have a post for questions to go over together. I encourage you to possibly share in a meal together, a small meal if possible. But find someone to worship with. A professor of mine from my seminary days posted, maybe a far better term than social distancing in these days is physical distancing. Because we still have the tools to connect socially through the web, through various platforms, through video, whatever it may be, through phone calls, things like that. And so although we are physically apart or 6 feet apart or whatever we want to do, we can still socially connect with one another, with friends and families. And so I encourage you to do that, but be safe about it. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone today. And so I think Scripture speaks to that a little bit. And so we take one day at a time, and we look toward what God has for us as the church beyond these walls. I know I find myself here this morning, but I'm just thankful for the fact that we can be beyond these walls, making a difference, doing exactly what we've been called to do, to be the hands and feet of Jesus. So I encourage you to meet together and to focus on who God is and what He is doing. And be mindful to pray for those who maybe feel isolated today, maybe those who are struggling through this whole process, maybe those who think about those who may need help with their shopping, or who may just need a conversation. And so I encourage you in those realms. When we first began Lent a few weeks back, I encouraged you to put something down, to lay something down and pick something up. And most of us have been forced to put things down in these days, whether it be the watching of sports, whether it be driving to work, going to work, keeping your job. Maybe for our kids, it was, let's put down school. Well, that's exactly what has happened. And so not encouraging no education, but they're just unable to go to school in these days. And so as individuals and families, what can we pick up in these days? Pick up more prayer. And we, next week, starting on Monday, from 9 to 3, we're going to open the sanctuary from Monday through Thursday. Not to all gather together, but as you feel led to come and pray in the sanctuary, to be a part of that. And then also, pick up reading your scriptures, devotionals, having spiritual conversations, sharing your stories with others, doing everything possible to allow your light to shine in these days especially. And so my prayer for all of you, for all of us, for all those who call Jesus Christ Lord, who call themselves children of God, is to truly show the world who Jesus is, to truly be the church, right? You've probably heard me say, don't just go to church, be the church. Well, here's our opportunity. Let's make Christ shine in these days, and let's be the church right where we are. I hope to see you tomorrow via the web and to connect. And I'm praying for each and every one of you as you seek the Lord together on the Lord's day. Have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow.